All right, we are live on YouTube, and today we're going to be discussing that karma has no deadline, and in the end, the good side always prevails. So stick around for all that and much, much more that's coming right Live from Northern California, welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. And if this is your first time here, and most importantly, you are open to suggestions and change, please consider subscribing and then banging that bell. And after you bang that bell, when that pop-up box pops up, make sure you select all notifications, because that way you won't miss a single thing. You will not miss anything when it comes to getting a better grip, 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 grip. No, your internet connection is not stuck. Grip, 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 grip on your life. We added a few extra grips in there today, just because I felt like it. That's the only reason why. Better grip on your life. That's what I help people with over here in my neck of the woods on the Grip on Life channel. But also make sure on your smartphone, your tablet, your iPhone, your Android, or anywhere that you have the YouTube app installed on, you must also make sure that the YouTube app is set to receive notifications at a device level. When you do all of that, you're all good to go. You're good to go. Oh, Mystic Angel number 2, how are you doing? Mystic Angel number 2, I can't even talk. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Mystic Angel number 2 says, hashtag justice is coming. Yeah, I hear that some people think I'm dyslexic because I read the chat a certain way. That's quite interesting. I'm definitely not dyslexic. I just pick and choose what I decide to read. Sometimes I'm looking at my open broadcast software screen, which has the absolute bottom of the chat. And sometimes I'm looking at the actual chat on my Google web browser. Oh man, we've got 20 people in the box right now. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so we have a very interesting topic today. It's a topic that I've, discussed many times in between many other shows, but today I am dedicating a specific show to it because I really want to, make you all aware that karma is actually a real thing, whether you believe it or not. Now, let me first of all ask the chat. Let me ask the chat that is here right now. Do you believe in karma? And if you believe in karma, do you feel that karma has no deadline? Let me know in the chat. We got 23 in the box right now. Thank you so much for being here. Now, while we do that, let me welcome some people here in the chat. I love doing that. The chat's hopping very nicely. And Mystic Angel number 2. Hey, Eli, I'm here to support you. I'll be in and out of chat, taking care of some legal issues, and I'm cooking. What you cooking, Sharon? And then on my other account, my Elias, Melas, Coach Eli YouTube premium account, I wrote back, cool, thanks, Sharon. That happened while the entry music was playing on the show. Mystic Angel number 2 says, no problem. Kelvin Clymer. Oh, hey, so I made it to a studio stream. Hey, Kelvin, how you doing, bro? Welcome to the show. Glad you could make it here. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Queen Helen Casey's in the house. Queen Helen Casey and Barbara Placence are the head moderators here. Queen Helen Casey is the head moderator. But her and Barbara know how to mod this chat the best. It's a great pleasure to have you here once again, Queen. She says, smash the like button for Eli. Please do, because the other side is thumbing me down because they have nothing better to do. They have no life. They've dedicated their life to thumb me down. And, hey, if that's their purpose, so be it. Everyone needs to have a purpose in life, right? And if their purpose is to thumb me down and spend all day thumbing me down, and you have nothing better to do, then, wow, God bless you. All right. Terry GG&G, do you smell what the Mystic Angel number 2 is cooking? Terry, I understand the meaning of that. Terry, you should know one thing about Coach Eli. Coach Eli knows about everything that happens, even if you don't think I know, what's going on behind the scenes. Listen, Terry. Terry, I am one dude that is so intuitive. And, intuition is more of something that women are born with and just have as instinct, right? But then there are a few men out there that have what I like to call the male version of women's intuition. Doesn't mean that we're female. It just means that we're very intuitive men and we pick up on things very, very quickly. So, Terry, I love you like a brother, dude. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm glad that both you and Mystic Angel number 2 are here in the chat today. And you're both mods here. Thank you for being here, bro. Much love from Coach Eli. Queen Helen Casey says, hello, Terry. Mystic Angel number 2, LOL. I'm an awesome cook. LOL. That's great. Sharon, cook me something, girl. Invite me over. Just as friends, Sharon. Just as friends. Just want to have dinner. I want a home-cooked meal. A nice southern home-cooked meal for this boy on the West Coast, right? And yes, to the person behind the scenes, yes, I know what you said is mostly from one side. I know that. Okay, so it's kind of a two-way street then to the person behind the scenes, but one side is more into it than the other. Okay, all right, I got you. It's all good. It's all good. Mystic Angel and Terry both say hello to Queen. Magnolia Money's in the house. Hey, y'all, just dropping in for a few minutes and wanted to say hey. All right, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, Magnolia Money. Great to see you here. Let's see. What else is going on in the chat? Mystic Angel number 2. Karma has no deadline. Woohoo! That's right. Hashtag justice is coming. You bet your bottom dollar it is. You bet your bottom dollar it is. Queen Helen Casey, I hope it's not stuck. You're talking about when I was doing the rooster thing. Or, no, not the rooster thing. Sorry. The grip thing. The grip on your life. Yeah. Drawing for Beginners channel. Hello, host. Hello, everyone. Hey, Drawing for Beginners channel. Folks, please feel free to network in the chat. Connect with each other. Check each other out. Subscribe. Bang each other's bells. We are not a sub for sub here, but what we are about is raising awareness of other great channels out here on YouTube, especially small YouTubers that need, the support nowadays on this platform more than ever. So please feel free to check each other out. Sandra Palacios in the house. Hey, Sandra, you are having too much fun with that grip, Eli. Hey there. Hi, all. Well, that's my brand, Sandra. I know you're messing with me. I mess with you too. You're like a sister that I never had. And Sandra, look, I know we've been saying that we're going to get together for lunch or dinner or something like that, strictly platonic, so everyone doesn't think we're hooking up, Sandra, because these people, they like to spin their own narratives on what's actually going on. So yes, we'll definitely get together soon, Sandra. I'm just about to finish taking care of something that I've been working on day and night for quite some time, and once that is completed, then I'll have a lot more free time, and I'll also be much more well rested. So there you go. Thank you once again for being here, Sandra Palacio. I appreciate you. Queen Helen Casey says, hello, Sandra. Mystic Angel number 2. We are excited because justice is coming. April Love, HTD for life. Hello. Hey, April. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Great to have you on board. Mystic Angel number 2. Hi, Sandra. Terry GGG, back with rosemary seasoned steak. That sounds good, Terry. I'm a carnivore, bro. I love meat. I love meat. and not in the way that it sounds to the other side. Somebody will cut that probably. Let me see here real quick. Let me see here. Magnolia Money, no deadline. That's right, Magnolia Money. Karma has no deadline. That's right. That's right. Food and Adventurous Life. Hi, host. Hello, Food and Adventurous Life. Welcome to the show. Great to see you here. And it is also great to connect with your channel. We also connected through networking. I believe you're in Canada, if I remember, right? Yes, you're in Canada. How's it going in Canada today? And feel free to check out the other channels here in this chat. All of the moderators are great people you should connect with. And also check out the channels that are not moderators. There are a bunch of great channels here right now. Thank you so much for being here. 27 in the box right now. Wow, this is great. Thank you very much. Terry's GG&G. Karma doesn't have a deadline and can cash itself in at any time, good or bad of it. That's right, Terry. That's right. And pretty soon, let me tell you, Terry, and everyone else, pretty soon, I'm going to share the most amazing and ultimate story of karma that is going to just blow your freaking mind. And who knows? I may possibly even be able to share that story as soon as later tonight. Possibly. If not, possibly sometime this week. But let me just make you aware. Karma is about to really I can't even keep a straight face. Karma is about to really hit hard. I'm talking about hit harder than it ever has. Again, karma has no deadline. You know, I've been doing this karma has no deadline spiel for like, what, 6 to 7 or 8 months now, maybe 9 months. And everybody has laughed at me, especially from the other side. They've laughed at me. Oh, karma has no deadline. Karma has no deadline. They even made t-shirts that say karma has no deadline. Wow, they must really love everything I do. But like I said, stay tuned, because possibly later tonight, I may share a story on how karma, has hit harder than you could ever imagine it to hit. We're going to leave it at that. All right, Riff Magos in the house. Hey, Riff, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the show. Glad you could join us here today, man. How's it going in your neck of the woods, man? How's it going in your neck of the woods? Let me pull that wire a little bit over here. Sorry, folks. Let me adjust myself. You know, us guys have to adjust ourselves because, you know, we always carry a package around. You know what I'm talking about when I say package, right? Sharon, you know what I'm talking about when I say guys carry a package. And we have to adjust ourselves to make sure that our package doesn't get damaged, Sharon. You understand that? Sharon, are you with me? I think Sharon likes the entertainment aspect of my life coaching style. By the way, folks, like I mentioned before, I'm the most unconventional life coach that you're ever going to come across. There's nothing conventional about me. But what I can tell you is that I'm real and I'm honest. You know, whether you like what I say or not, I'm always speaking the truth, and I'm here to truly help other people as best as possible. The only way I can do that is by being real with you, and sometimes I have to tell you something that's going to help you that you're not going to really want to hear. So there you have it, right? All right. Let's see. Sandra says, it has no deadline. If it doesn't get you in this life, it will get you in the next. Oh, trust me. Trust me, Sandra. Karma will get you sooner than you think. If you mess with karma, karma will get you. Because you know what, Sandra? Sandra, when you mess with the bull, you will get the horns. You mess with the bull, you will get the horns. And then the rooster is over here, behind the chat. I think someone out there that may be watching the stream right now needs to understand something. When you mess with the bull, you get the horns. And I think those horns are just about to get shoved up someplace I won't say that will get me demonetized right now. But I think you can put two and two together and figure out what I'm trying to say. Enough of that. Oh, Santa Palacio says, hi, Riff. Riff Mago says, that would look weird on a resume. Riff Mago says, hello, Sandra. Queen says, hello, Riff. Got a great group of people here today. We've got 32 in the box right now. Thank you so much for being here. We're making it rain, right? Anyway, let's continue. Kelvin Clymer says, yeah, I believe in karma. If you do something bad, someone will always want to get you back for it. Let me read that one more time, Kelvin, because that was very profound according to, how I feel exactly. Kelvin Clymer says, yeah, I believe in karma. If you do something bad, someone will always want to get you back for it. I don't think I have much more to say about that than what he said. I mean, he's stating very clearly exactly how I feel about certain people. For example purposes, right? Riff Mago says, I'd rather visit my auntie for the best home-cooked meal ever. That sounds good, Riff. Why don't you invite me over, bro? Riff, you're part Greek. Is your aunt part Greek or full Greek? Does she cook Greek food, bro? Sandra Palacio says, karma keeps me in check for the most part. That's good, Sandra, because you're a strong woman. You're a strong, independent, conservative woman. Actually, Sandra, I think you're kind of I think you lean more towards the right, but I think you're more about what makes sense. I think you're more kind of like down the middle like myself, which is why we get along. And I respect that about you, Sandra. Magnolia Money, gotta run, eat supper, take care. Thank you for stopping by, Magnolia Money. Great to see you here. We'll see you next time, and we'll be over in your neck of the woods when possible. Thank you once again. Please check out Magnolia Money, subscribe, bang the bell. Make that connection, folks. Help the small YouTubers grow out here, because it is much more difficult to grow on YouTube nowadays with a new channel. Santa Palacio says, see you later, Magnolia. Santa Palacio says, yeah, Eli. LOL. Okay. Let me see. Where did I leave off at? Riff Magos, LOL. Way to turn on the charm, Eli. Well, dude, I'm a pretty charming dude. I've always been a charming dude, bro. I mean, if you ladies feel I'm that charming, feel free to hit the super chat down below and show me how charming you feel I am. Put your money where your mouth's at, right? Or you can hit that PayPal. Nightbot's sharing the link every 7 minutes, right? Anyway, Queen Helen Casey, karma does go after bad people who do bad things to good people. That's another very profound and accurate statement, Queen Helen Casey. Let's repeat it one more time. Queen Helen Casey says, karma does go after bad people who do bad things to good people. Absolutely. Absolutely, Queen. Mystic Angel number 2, Eli is such a charmer, LOL. I actually believe it when you say that, Sharon. Riff Magos, a grip on meat. Well, Riff, not in the way that it sounds. Us guys like to take things way out of context. Man, Eli has a grip on his meat. Eli beats his meat, right? With a cleaver, right? You know what a meat cleaver is, right, Riff? Anyway. Santa Palacio says, I like meat too. No vegan here. Good, Sandra. Then you know what? We'll go to a steakhouse for dinner on me or lunch on me. How's that? Sandra, I don't have a problem taking you as a friend to a $100, $120 dinner. I don't. Because honestly, I really appreciate you. And I want you to know that I haven't been trying to put you off. There's just been a lot going on. And I've been trying to, squash a few bugs before, starting to do other things. But Sandra, yeah, I know where we're going to go. We may end up going to Black Angus or Outback Steakhouse or one of those places. Sandra, I'm not going to take you somewhere cheap just because we're on a friendly basis. you know, because I want you to come back out here and share with people that, hey, Eli's a pretty cool guy to hang out with. And he's not a cheap ass. Anyway. Senator Pelosi at Riff, you bad, dude. Riff Magos always. Terry GG&G says, yes, Eli is a charmer, so watch out at Mystic Angel number 2. Listen, Terry, I'm not going to invade your space, brother. Listen, if there's one thing that I never do, is try to poach another man that is going after a woman or is with another woman. I never try to poach another man's woman. Ever. Now, I'm not implying that, there's something going on there. I'm just saying, Terry's GG&G, as charming as you folks think I am or feel I am, I would never poach on another man's woman or potential woman. I'm a very respectful dude in that way. I'm serious about that. That's called being a gentleman, right? Yeah. Kelvin Clymer says, kind of agree with what Sandra says about your grip start up of your streams, but I like how enthusiastic you are when doing it, so I'm not going to mess with that. Well, you keep coming back, Kelvin. Kelvin, if you were bored off your ass coming here, you wouldn't continue to come back, right? I mean, those are just the facts. I don't beg people to come here. I just do a stream, and whoever wants to show up will just show up, right? Got 34 in the box right now. Thank you so much for being here. Mystic Angel number 2, LOL at Terry. Riff Mago says, emphasis on harder. Yes. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Who remembers the movie Annie? It's a hard knock life. Hey, SB, if you're actually watching behind the scenes, I know you've been pretty busy lately, but if you're watching behind the scenes, do you remember the movie Annie? And it's a hard knock life? It is a hard knock life, isn't it? Senator Palacio says, LOL at Kelvin, I think he gripped one too many times today. Well, if you're new here, you aren't aware that I actually have a pre-stream ritual. I went public on it a long time ago on my former channel, and I've never heard the end of it. I'm just being honest. Sometimes you have to release the tension before you go live, so that way you're all calm and shit when you're on the air, right? Let me just check one thing here. Oh, we are green. We're monetized. Good. YouTube doesn't feel that karma has no deadline is a naughty topic. That's good. You never know what the artificial intelligence is going to demonetize, but it's all good. We're monetized. All right. We have a green icon, a green dollar sign, not the yellow icon of death. I bet when YouTube reviews videos and we talk smack about the yellow icon or the AI, I bet these people that are human reviewers there get a good kick out of what we're saying, and they get thoroughly entertained because I'm sure they're bored doing the same thing all over and over again. They probably have a row of people there like Charlie and Julie. Hey Julie, did you get that one remonetized? Confirmed under manual review. I mean, it gets redundant, right? I bet it does. But like I've said in the past, if I didn't want to be an entrepreneur anymore, I would want to work for YouTube at the YouTube headquarters in San Bruno, California, 22 minutes north by car from where I live. And by the way, I'll do another live stream, from mobile from the YouTube headquarters sometime soon again. That was pretty fun the last time I did that. All right, 35 in the box right now. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see here. Riff Magos. Wasn't Karma one of the strippers? Not sure, Riff. Riff Magos says, I'm sure Mystic doesn't want your package, Eli. Well, I was never offering my package, brother. But I'm glad you're having a good time. Queen Helen Casey, Riff, why would Karma be a stripper? Well, Riff is a MGTOW monk, Queen Helen Casey, that has not been romantic with a woman in a long time, at least that I know of. He's a monk. He doesn't date women anymore, or he won't get married to a woman or anything like that. I mean, he can be friends with a woman. But who knows? Maybe he's doing the pump and dump thing. I don't know. It's none of my business. But he's my Greek brother, my Greek buddy, brother from another mother. Yeah. Senator Palacio, oh Jesus. Eli packing, LOL. Calvin Clymer, maybe he did too few grips today. Riff Magos, because she always dances with cinnamon. LMAO says Mystic Angel number 2 at Riff. Santa Palacio at Riff. You mean Karma Chameleon. That's right. Karma Chameleon. Yeah, you come and go, right? Terry GGG. And if you mess with the rooster, you get the rooster. That's what you get, the damn rooster. To wake your ass up. And the morning rooster, which is me, is all about entertaining people while throwing down truth bombs. Because that's what we do over here on the Grip on Life channel. Coach Eli loves to entertain people while throwing down truth bombs. Queen Helen Casey says it's already raining in my city. The weather's still nice here in the Bay Area. I got to tell you that the sun's out. I'm going to go take a walk after this stream here, and then later tonight I may possibly do another stream. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I may possibly do another stream. It all depends. Depends on what you may ask. Well, that's for me to know, for you to find out, right? Anyway, April Love, HTD for life. God don't like ugly. Well, that's a good point, April Love. Absolutely. God loves everyone. Good, bad, indifferent, ugly, thin, fat, whatever. God loves everyone. God even loves the criminals. He's trying to help them. Let's see here. It's so nice to have great moderators here and to have the great spam protection through Nightbot and the YouTube block words list to keep this channel clean. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. Riff Magos, I'm full-blooded, LOL. Where are you going part? Born there? Oh, you were born in Greece, bro? So Riff, you actually do speak Greek, huh? Tikanyis kala, right? How you doing? Good? If you ask me how I'm doing in Greek, I'll say polikala. Very good. Very well, thank you. To be more proper with my verbiage, right? Okay, so you're full-blooded Greek. Awesome, dude. That's wonderful. I thought you were half and half, but now you confirmed you're full-blooded Greek. Awesome. Mystic Angel number 2, Sandra, it's been raining here too, nonstop like Noah's Ark. Well, sorry to hear that. Well, we're going to probably get some rain here in the Bay Area sometime this week or by next week. It's in the forecast. It's coming. But our February was like summertime weather. I mean, it was just amazing. You saw my walking streams. The weather was absolutely gorgeous in the middle to the end, towards the end of February. Queen, what time zone are you in? I think she's on the East Coast, Sandra. Riff Magos mutters and can read, write, and properly speak my own language. Wonderful, Riff. I can't write Greek to save my life. I cannot write Greek to save my life, but I can speak Greek about 70% fluent. So it's all good. Sandra, I'm on the East Coast, says Queen Helen Casey. Sandra Palacio says, like April said, God don't like ugly. All right. Let's see. Terry GGG Black Angus. How a bad spelling mistake can change that into a naughty thing. It's a restaurant chain out here. I don't think you have them in Canada, Terry. But it's a pretty good restaurant chain. They've got great appetizers, they have great prime rib, great steaks, great burgers, great drinks. I mean, I love Black Angus. Sandra, you've been to Black Angus. You like Black Angus? Sandra, I think I'd rather take you to Black Angus than take you to Outback Steakhouse. I do like both, but I think that Black Angus has better appetizers. So, anyway. But let me know what you prefer, Sandra. Queen Helen Casey, I remember Annie. uh, well, SB to the people behind the scenes. I guess a lot of women are probably attracted to me. I don't know. I'm just me. It's all good in the hood. I'm a laid back guy and I'm in good shape. I take care of myself. I mean, what's there not to love? I'm not trying to be cocky. I'm just stating the facts, and I'm having fun with you ladies too. Because the thing is, you got to be a little cocky, funny with the ladies. Because you can't sit here and be a sissy with the women, but you can't be an arrogant, pompous ass. You got to be like the great balance of cocky, funny. You gotta treat them like a bratty little sister, right? That's what women love. Women love that shit. They don't want to be put on a pedestal, but they don't want you to kick them to the curb either. You gotta be a pretty well balanced dude. SB says, I played Annie. This is behind the scenes. I played Annie, of course. I remember Annie. Sing the Tomorrow song. No, thank you. No, I'm not going to do that. I got another song I'll sing here in a second when I get through the chat. Do you like Barbra Streisand and musical theater? You're like, yeah, absolutely, Riff. I love musical theater. That's Annie was a musical theater type of thing. I mean, there were a lot of, companies, I believe, that did the Annie play, the Annie story, as a musical theatrical event. I forget what they call those. It's musical theater, like you said. Typically here where I live in the San Francisco Bay Area, all of those events are either held in San Francisco primarily, at the big convention centers, or they're held in San Jose, where Sandra lives, an hour south of San Francisco. I'm right in the middle of San Francisco and San Jose. Okay, so San Francisco is 30 minutes north of where I live, and San Jose is 30 minutes south of where I live. But from San Francisco to San Jose, it's about an hour drive. It's about 60 miles. And I'm like 30 miles north and south of, each side. San Jose has some great convention centers, and they run some great events down there. So yeah, I do love musical theater, Riff. I do love it. Santa Palacio, at Riff, LMAO, and Lisa too. Okay. Give me 1 second here, folks. All right, let's see here. 36 in the box right now, making it rain. Kelvin Clymer, don't think I've seen it, but I may when I was little. But my mom loves the movie Annie. It's a great, great story, man. You should rent the movie. You could probably find it on Netflix or, Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a bunch of free movies. You should be able to watch that one included with your Prime membership. It's a great story, man. It's very inspirational. Another great one, if you haven't seen Kelvin Clymer, is The Wizard of Oz with Dorothy. That's another great story. Riff Mago says, LOL, I was going to add her to Santa Palacio and share. Let's see. Lucy O'Hara's in the house. Hey, Eli, chat. Riffster. Hey, Lucy O'Hara. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Riff Magos, I haven't been romantic since Ireland. Smirks. Well, we call that, Riff. I'm not going to say it and get demonetized. We call it the DD, the dry, the dry D syndrome. DDS. Dry D syndrome. It's all good. Dude, it's your choice. You're not an incel, involuntary celibate. You're choosing voluntarily to withdraw. That's on you, bro. Lucy O'Hara says, LOL. Maybe Lucy was the last woman that Riff was with 12 years ago or something. Wow. Riff Mago says, hello, Lucy, speaking of Ireland. Santa Palacio says he's chastised. Riff is. Yeah, you're right. He's wearing a chastity belt. It's locked. My ears were burning, says Lucy O'Hara. Riff Magos, what does that mean, Sandra? Hee hee. You know what it means, Riff. Alex the Beer Master's in the house. Hey, Alex the Beer Master. How you doing? Hang on. Good evening, Eli. Well, good afternoon. I'm on the West Coast. You're probably, I believe you're on the East Coast. It is 5:50 p.m. Eastern, 2:50 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in my neck of the woods. Let's see here. What else is going on? All right. Terry GGG at Mystic Angel number 2 is a free agent, and she is free to entertain any offers she gets from men she finds attractive or otherwise. But that goes without saying, Terry. I mean, that goes without saying, brother. But if you felt the need to say it, that's your right and freedom of speech to do so. Okay. Santa Palacio, hey Lucy. Hey Alex, or hi Alex, Sandra says. Riff Magos said, Sandra, I just choose not to settle for fugly Australian feminists. Okay, I don't blame you for that, man. Lucy O'Hara, Riff is full-blooded Greek. Oh, so he must come equipped Greek style then. All right. We don't have to go any further, Lucy O'Hara. We don't. Riff Magos, without any foreign accent either. Okay, Mystic Angel number 2, I appreciate the support, Terry. I appreciate your support and everyone else that supports me. Absolutely. And Mystic Angel, some people support you more than others, and you know that. That's enough said. Alex the Beer Master, it is up, Sandra. Did you mean to say what is up, Sandra? Okay, I filled in the missing word there for Alex the Beer Master. Riff cracks me up, says Mystic Angel, aka Sharon. Lucy O'Hara, I like the walking streams. They'll be back soon, Lucy. I'm gonna take a little break from the walking streams for maybe a few days, but they will be back. They will definitely be back. I've got some other things that I'm working on. And I don't have the time for the next 2 days to go to my walking locations where I'm doing my streams from. I am going to be walking at either Red Morton Park or one of the other probably there's another neighboring park that I did a stream from the other day. I'm going to probably do my walk there today. And I don't want to do any more streams from either one of those parks. I want to just keep the streams to probably the SF Bay Trail, because you folks love the beauty of the Bay Trail. Plus, I figured out what I'm going to do to get rid of the wind noise. I was testing my Rode Mini Shotgun microphone on my phone towards the end of my stream yesterday, and it was getting a lot of electrical interference like it's done in the past when I've done live streams with it. So what I'm going to do, and it's going to look funny, but it'll work. I'm going to add the big, huge, windscreen, which is the dead cat that goes onto the Rode mic, onto my headset microphone that does not get any electrical interference. And there's going to be this big furry ball on my chest as I'm walking, but it's going to cancel out like 90+% of the wind noise without putting in any interference. So the next time I do a walk, even if I'm in a very windy area, you should be able to hear me crystal clear. So yeah, the walking streams will be back. They might be back as soon as tomorrow. It all depends. It all depends, Lucy, on a few things. But yes, they're not going anywhere. We got 41 in the box right now. Now back down to 38. It's fluctuating. Thank you so much for being here. Riff Magos, you can't really speak it either. Are you talking about me? Dude, I can speak Greek. Tikanis. Kala. Egoy me poli kala. Riff Magos, if I were to call you a pushti, Do you know what a pushti is? Riff Magos, you're not a pushti. I wonder if the YouTube algorithm can pick up, foreign words. It probably can. Who knows? Anyway, we should check if we got demonetized in the middle of the stream. No, we did not. We're still green. We're all good. It's all good. All good in the hood, right? Riff cracks me up. He's on a roll today. Similar Evil. Hey, guys. Hey, Similar Evil. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Sandra says, hey, Evil. Riff Magos. Hello, Similar. Riff Magos says, I think Sandra would rather have a few drinks with Lucy and I. That sounds like fun. I'd join you folks, too. Sounds good, Riff, says Sandra. Hello, Similar, says Queen Helen Casey. We are fun, Sandra, says Lucy. Alex the Beer Master. Eli, are you going to do a walking stream today or no, my friend? Just curious. No, I pretty much just answered that. I don't have to repeat it again. Probably tomorrow or the next day. Again, it all depends on a few things. My schedule's pretty tight the next couple of days, and I don't have the time to drive out to locations outside of my city. It takes me some extra time to get there and set up. So the Walking with Purpose streams will either return tomorrow or Wednesday, just so you know. Riff Muggos. Cocky grip. Harder package. Interesting. Okay, Riff. LOL. I'm not surprised, Eli. Okay. When you mess with the bull, you get the horns. Well, what are those, coconuts, Terry? Riff Muggos. A fan of Fire Island 2, I bet. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let me go through this. Anyway, let's see here. Let's see. Where did we leave off at? Let's see. It's smash the like button for Eli, says Queen Helen Casey. Hey, Queen, says Lucy O'Hara. Kelvin Clymer says, yeah, I should probably watch those 2 a day. Think I've seen The Wizard of Oz. Can't really remember if I have. Well, if you don't remember Dorothy, then you don't remember The Wizard of Oz. You probably haven't seen it. Very, very popular movie. Another great cartoon movie I used to love was Charlotte's Web. Charlotte's Web was a story that, I believe it was Wilbur the pig, and Charlotte was the spider. And Charlotte would talk to Wilbur, and then I believe, if I remember correctly, Charlotte died, and it really took an emotional hit on Wilbur. Like, I gotta tell you, when I was younger, and if I were to watch that movie today, I'd probably shed a few tears. Charlotte's Web was an incredible animated movie for the time where it was created. I think it was created back in the 80s, like 70s or like the 80s, I believe. And the animation for that time and the storyline, phenomenal. Like, folks, I gotta tell you, they don't make content nowadays like they used to. They don't produce songs nowadays like they used to. Everything back in the 80s, 70s, and 80s, and maybe even up until the early to mid 90s, had a lot more meaning than the things that you see today. And it's really sad to me what this world has, come to make money, to get people's attention, so that way you can sell advertising on it. It's typically a lot of sexual stuff, pretty much. It's all about sexual stuff, right? And it's just, there's no meaning to it. There's absolutely no meaning to it. But anyway, let's see. No, we call that Aussie women are as dry as a drought. Okay, Riff. Alex the Beer Master says, doing excellent, Eli, my friend. That's great to hear, Alex. And thank you once again for being here. Lucy O'Hara, have I missed much? Just going through the chat, and we've been talking about karma has no deadline. And I was asking everybody, you know, do they believe in karma? And do they believe that karma has no deadline? And, you know, we talked about it for a little bit. And now I'm just kind of hanging out with the audience a little bit. Folks, I'm probably not even going to run this show for much longer because, again, I mean, I may more than likely be back tonight for a secondary stream from the studio. Again, I'm not doing a walking stream today, but I can't promise that yet. But let me get through this chat and you know, let me figure out in my head what I want to do. A lot of times, folks, when I just run a show on the fly, I've got really nothing planned. Like today, I just want to talk about karma, and it has no deadline, and just hang out with you folks a bit. And then I just kind of play it by ear. I play it by ear depending on the audience, depending on, you know, how they're feeling, what they're asking, etc. So let's see how it goes. Let's see. Santa Palacio says, that Kelvin Clymer, you need to see Wizard of Oz. Queen Helen Casey, hello, Alex. Alex the Beer Master, what is up, Queen Helen? Riff Magos, Lucy just taking the piss out of Eli. Okay, well, that's fun. Riff Magos, big, huge windscreen. Yes, that's right. Let's see. Riff says, as far as Pushti, I'm not the one who likes Lisa, Barbara, or musical theater. Okay. Alex the Beer Master says, awesome, Eli. Terry and his coconuts. Charlotte's Web, tis a grand book too. It is, but Charlotte's Web, the actual animated movie. Folks, let me tell you something. That is a movie that every kid should see, even to this day. I'll tell you, if I were to watch Charlotte's Web tonight, I would shed some tears when Charlotte died. It's like losing your best friend. It's like you never could imagine how a pig and a spider could become close friends. It was a male pig, Wilbur, and a female spider, Charlotte. It was a beautiful story. Like, it almost makes me emotional right now thinking about it. And thinking about all the movies that I grew up as a kid. And again, how much more meaningful content was created to be back in those days. And now, because we have an endless amount of content, we have so many channels on TV, we have YouTube, we have the internet, right? There's just so much content out there that in order for the good content to stand out, you know, or for content to stand out regardless, people have to do things they normally wouldn't do to get attention. And I think it just detracts from being able to create meaningful content. There are people out there that have done great videos that have a lot of meaning and should get a lot of views, but get no views because of, you know, the other stuff that's getting the views. The crazy stuff that people are doing nowadays to get the views. It's just sad. Unfortunately, sex sells and has since the 70s. No, I understand that, Terry, but it more so sells nowadays. It supersedes everything. It supersedes all other good content that's not sexually related. So that's sad. You did an hour, you're all good. Well, I could always do more. I mean, I'm not out of energy. I've got things to do, and you know, I've got some things to work on behind the scenes. And just some other things in my personal life. I mean, I've got a lot going on. But let me check one thing here real quick. Let's see here. Give me a second. Give me a second. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Of course, of course. Hey SB, I'm gonna send you a link behind the scenes, and I want you to, when you check this out, I want you to just tell me, go figure, right? Interesting. I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. I know you're watching me. I know you're watching me. And I know that you're having a wonderful day. And I know your day's been made rather pleasant. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, SB. I'm sure. SB, are you listening to the show? Let me know behind the scenes. Are you watching or listening to the show? Because, yeah, no, I know you're watching me. You know who you are. And I got a little song to sing for you. I want you to enjoy this. I'm going to dedicate this to you. Not you, SB. Everyone knows who I'm dedicating this song to. And now the end is near, and so I'll face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it here. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway. Well, not me. We know who's traveled each and every highway. But more, much more than this, I did it my way. Oh, man. And SB, the last one word message you sent me behind the scenes is exactly why I'm here. That's the reason why I'm here. You know it. And some other people could figure it out. They know. But we also had a good time hanging out with the crowd today. You know what, SB? Pretty soon, I'll be singing some Survivor. Remember the group Survivor? They had some great songs. I think I'm going to sing a song from Survivor. Not right now. But pretty soon, I will be. And it's not the Eye of the Tiger. I will tell you, the Survivor song I will be singing very soon is not the Eye of the Tiger. That was like their most popular hit. It's another song. But we're going to hold off on that. Let you folks think about that for a little while. Oh, man. I think I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish here today. Let's finish reading the chat and then get on out of here. Let's see. Lucy O'Hara, grand to see you last night, Riff. Did you meet in person? Whoa, really? Did you hook up, Lucy? You too, lovely. We always have fun. Oh, really, dude? Lucy O'Hara, is that your real picture on your YouTube channel? On your YouTube thing? Is that really her? Is that really Lucy, or is that somebody else? Because if that's Lucy O'Hara, she's pretty attractive. Riff. You're a good-looking gal, Lucy, if that's you. I mean, you could be using someone else's picture. Who knows? Mystic Angel number 2, Riff. You know Trim Hits loves those musicals. LOL, especially the ones that Elvis was in. Okay. Musical films are fine, but musical theater, Lucy O'Hara, true, Riff, I prefer movies. Riff Miles, FYI. No Greek has ever pronounced it that way. Right. Well, see, you know what, Riff? I'm sure the YouTube algorithm has been programmed with every single language out there. So at least the fact that I mispronounced it probably won't get me demonetized. So that's all good. Lucy O'Hara, what's wrong, Eli? Lucy, it's a long story. Old Frankie boy, LOL, says Lucy. Oh, you know Frank Sinatra. Yeah, I love Frank Sinatra music. My dad used to love Frank Sinatra. God rest his soul. God rest both their souls. Rick Myers, he's having a self-induces cryak. Whatever that is. Oh, it's crack. It's pronounced crack. I never heard. You folks use these words I've never heard. Like, let's see, crack, CRAIC, or crack is a term for news, gossip, fun, entertainment, and enjoyable conversation, particularly prominent in Ireland. That's why it's an Irish thing. Jesus Christ, man. Excuse me. Christmas fireplace in the house, and she's crying right now out of laughter. Welcome to the show, Christmas fireplace. Lucy O'Hara, haha, having a crack is the best even if you own, LOL. Even if on your own. Okay, that's what you're saying. Man, you people from out of the country, I can't understand some of the things you're saying, but it's all good. It's interesting. Riff Model said, just like that, a million cows become... Yeah, we'll leave it at that. You folks can read that. Horny as hell. Thank you, Queen, says Lucy O'Hara. Sandra spamming the chat with emojis, but she's a mod, so she gets away with it. Well, damn, Sandra spamming the chat much, says Queen Ellen Casey. Well, she's a mod. And yeah. Let's see. Riff Mago says, that's who she looks like. Thank God. Okay. Riff Mago says, that's Irish, Eli. Okay. Listen. I get blamed by the other side for not knowing certain things. I don't know everything. I know a lot, but I don't know everything. But, if the other side wants to get off on me not knowing something, then, hey, that's all right. And finally, the penny drops, says Riff Magos. Lucy O'Hara says, sorry, Eli, tis my terminology, and I'm at the end of the chat here, folks. We now have 41 in the box right now. 41 in the box. Thank you so much for being here, folks. I'm curious to see. I'm just curious to see one thing here. Let me check one thing out. Give me just a second. Yeah, go figure. We actually have a good amount of thumbs up for this stream. Folks, do me a favor. If you all can do me a favor, I'm going to ask all of you to do me a favor. I'm getting massively thumbed down, and I made a decision about a week ago to just turn on everything. Turn on, my user ratings, also known as the thumbs up and thumbs down. In the past, I turned off my sub count. I've left that up. I'm allowing all comments to get on my channel, so I'm not, holding all comments for review. It's pretty much wide open. So if you folks can do me a favor, help me get those thumbs up. Help me get those thumbs up. Let's get the thumbs up to 30 or 40. Can you folks help me get the thumbs up to 30 or 40? I would really appreciate that. I would really appreciate that. Imagine Eli in Ireland. Yeah. You know what? I got a couple things that I want to add to Nightbot real quick. Give me a second. You folks, give me a second. Let me see. Spam protection. Folks, give me a second here. Okay, I just have to add a couple of words here. I don't need to put that word in there. That can be used in a good way. Hang on a second. Okay, now what I want to do is just go over to my YouTube block words list and get them over there. I want to thank the moderators for doing a great job moderating. There haven't been a lot of trolls here today, and that's because, like I said, I've got great Nightbot and YouTube block words list security, and I'm just very happy that this channel has finally started to head in the right direction. And I'm very grateful and thankful for all of you that have stuck around for this to be possible. Let me just add the same words I added to Nightbot over to my YouTube block words list. Give me a second here. Comma separated values. And just like that. Just like that, we should be all set. Let me just make sure it saves. Make sure it saves. Beautiful. Now I'm going to refresh and just double check. Just 1 second here, folks. And the words are all there. Beautiful. Let me just refresh this. One second here. All right, we're good. We are so good. 43 in the box right now. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, this is so funny, man. This is so funny. It's funny to me. It's funny to me. There are a bunch of people out there that hardly even know me, and they're trying so hard to get my attention, and then they wonder why I don't give me the attention or want to speak with them. And the bottom line is that, you know, your drama channels. Like, I don't want to deal with any, you know, drama channels that are just here to instigate drama amongst people on YouTube just to get a reaction and have a reason to do a show about, you know, dramatic people on YouTube. Now, if you're doing drama acting and you're doing like drama scenes like in a movie or something like that, or a script, no problem. I don't like the real life crazy cringy drama of the stupid things people do out here. You know, and I don't like the channels that, you know, will make their channel's purpose to either simulcast the live streams of these Dramasphere channels or do reaction videos to these Dramasphere channels pre-recorded videos. It's just stupid, and I want nothing to do with it. And so to give you a blanket answer, because some of you out there, I've heard from behind the scenes, and I've been sent clips of certain things people are saying about me, trying to get my attention. That's why I'm not talking with you folks. I'm not interested at all. I'm not interested one bit. So go on your merry way, do your own thing, create your own channel, build your own following, and make that your purpose. When you make your purpose simulcasting or doing reaction videos to drama channels, you're not really providing any content. All you're doing is talking shit about other people. That's all you're doing. And that's just boring to me. It's boring as hell. But anyway, we are at 1 hour and 21 minutes, folks. I'm going to wrap this up in about 5 minutes or so. Folks, do you have any final questions? Does anybody have any final questions they'd like to ask me in the chat? Anything regarding any of your business or personal relationship needs? Any YouTube certified questions I can answer for you? You know, anything regarding anything regarding my channel that you want to know? Any suggestions you have for my channel? Topics you want me to discuss, you know, or cover, let me know. Absolutely, let me know. I'm going to check one thing out real quick while you folks ask your final questions. And now the end is near. That's all I'm going to say. And now the end is near. And yeah. And now the end is near, and soon someone will be facing the final curtain. That's too bad. It's too bad because things could have really been different. Let's just put it to you that way. I really love my moderator crew. Queen Helen Casey, like, you're a godsend. Thank you also to Kelvin Clymer. I mean, the other mods, feel free to mod. Sandra, feel free to mod. Riff, anyone, you know. But you know Queen's got this. Queen's all over this. Santa Palacio says, yeah, make your purpose and GTFO true. Good afternoon. Barbara Places in the house. Barbara, I was just about to go off the air. Barbara, I've been singing a little Frank Sinatra because, and now the end is near, and someone will be facing the final curtain. 39 in the box right now, making it rain, 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 rain. I see you, and you see me. Hey, should I sing it? To the person behind the sink, should I sing it? I see you, and you see me. What do you think? Let me know. I know it's a 25-second delay. I gotta tell you, I mean, there have been a few trolls in here. I mean, I'm not really paying attention to them, but they must be pretty triggered about something. Like, they must be really triggered about something. Barbara Playson says, Lucy and Similar, hello, beautiful ladies. I thought Similar was a dude. Lucy O'Hara, not in Galway riff like we like the traditional. Eli singing more LOL. Lucy, is that you in your picture? Is that the real you? Because if that's the real you, I'll sing to you all day long. Riff has good taste in women. Similar Evil feels very pretty now. As called, yeah, Similar Evil's a guy, Barbara. I used to think Similar was a chick. And trust me, Similar Evil corrected me on that a long time ago. Yeah. Oh, damn, I'm sorry, Similar, LOL. Barbara, what if we started calling you a guy? You wouldn't like that. You wouldn't like that, Barb. Private eyes, they're watching you. They see your every move. Private eyes, they're watching you. Private eyes, they're watching you, watching you, watching you, watching you. You play with words, you play with love. You can twist it around, baby, that ain't enough, 'cause dude, I'm gonna know. Oh, man. I haven't had this much fun in a stream in quite some time. I'm glad I did this today. I'm really glad I did this today. That is my eyedropper for real. I get asked for autographs. It's embarrassing. No, not my eyedropper. Doppler. Sorry. That is my doppelganger. Did I say eyedropper? How did I see that? The chat was moving fast. That is my doppelganger. You can come and sing in my pub. I'm not a good singer. I'm just messing around. I'm a terrible singer, but I just like having fun sometimes, you know? I'm not as square as people think I am. I'm a pretty fun dude to be around, you know? 32 in the box still. Thank you so much for being here. Mystic Angel number 2. I'm cooking. I just came back and Eli's singing. LOL. Yes, I am, Sharon. Sharon, do you have any requests? What do you want? What do you want to hear, Sharon? Before I get on out of here. I will more than likely be back tonight, folks. I will more than likely be back. If I don't come back, sometime this evening after my walk, I may end up doing a late night stream tonight. But I may have some news to share. And before we get out of here, look, folks, today's topic, we discussed it at the beginning. I'm really trying to not overdo discussing the topics. What I'm going to do from here on out is, briefly discuss the topic at the beginning of the shows, and then ask the audience their opinions on it. And we can go back and forth throughout the show. But I just really want to give the chat a chance to ask any questions and be themselves and have a good time. And let's grow and learn from each other, and let's do it in a fun way. Let's not take everything too seriously. You know what I mean? So, anyway. We have all the locals singing. It's fun. Everyone joins in, says Lucy O'Hara. Oh, that's great. Well, if I'm ever in your neck of the woods, I'll be sure to stop by. Absolutely. Yeah, I want you to sing When a Man Loves a Woman. Huh. You want me to sing When a Man Loves a Woman? Yeah, that was Percy Sledge. Yeah, I was looking up to make sure. I know Michael Bolton did a redo of it. And I know Joe Cocker did a version of it as well. Joe Cocker. Gotta love Joe Cocker. Yeah, Joe Cocker died like 6-7 years ago. I'll look it up right now real quick. Yeah, Joe Cocker died December 22nd, 2014. Joe Cocker had a great voice. How many of you remember Joe Cocker? He had a great song that Huey Lewis redid, called Feeling Alright. Seems I got to have a change of scene, 'cause every night I have the strangest dreams, imprisoned by the way it could have been, left here on my own. Oh, so it seems I got to leave before I start to scream, but someone's locked the door and took the key. Feeling alright. Yeah. I'm not feeling too good myself. Joe Cocker. Joe Cocker was the man. Yes, Michael Bolton did sing it, but the original was Percy Sledge. And Joe Cocker did it as well. And then Michael Bolton was the last person, I believe, that Michael Bolton had a great rendition of When a Man Loves a Woman. Riff Mago says, good thing Randy Jackson isn't here. Or Simon Cowell, right? Simon Cowell, like, Jesus, man, I would put William Hung to shame. Remember William Hung? You have got to be the absolute worst singer I've ever heard in my life. I mean, William Hung. Remember? William Hung was singing Ricky Martin's She Bangs. Remember? She bangs, she bangs. You folks remember William Hung from American Idol? That was the funniest thing I've seen. That was funny as hell. It was. 30 in the box, folks. I got to wrap this up. I got to leave before I start to scream. Well, someone locked the door and took the key. Feeling alright. Yeah, good music, I gotta tell you. He got famous because he was so bad. Santa Palacio says Percy Sledge nailed it. Yeah, wasn't Percy Sledge the original, Sandra? Percy Sledge was the original, I believe. Yes, I remember him. You're talking about Joe Cocker. Yes, yes. All right, give me 1 second here. I do want to just check one more thing before we go off the air. Everything will fall into place in due time. I want to wrap up this show, folks, by first of all saying that karma has no deadline. It has no deadline. If you mess with karma, karma will bite you in the ass every time. And it may not bite you right away, but at some point it's going to get you. Like the Blondie song, one way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you, find you, find you, find you one way or another. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, get you, get you, get you. Oh yeah. I think I belted out many songs describing how I feel today. Hope you all enjoyed those wonderful renditions. But karma has no deadline. And there is good and bad karma. So if you do great things, then karma is going to carry you through and bring even better and greater things to you. If you mess with karma, karma is going to bite you in the ass. I firmly believe that. And I'll wrap up by saying this. Lucy O'Hara says, Eli's in a singing mood today. He's fun. Thank you, Lucy. I can be serious at times, too, when I have to be. But anyway. I'll wrap up by saying this. Folks, everything will always fall into place in due time. Everything that you're trying to accomplish will fall in place in due time. Sometimes certain aspects of what you're trying to accomplish are going to flourish before other aspects flourish. And all I have to say regarding the aspects that haven't flourished yet in whatever you're trying to accomplish is to keep pushing forward. Because one day, all aspects of what you're trying to accomplish are going to take off like a rocket. And then I'll be singing some Starship, Nothing's going to stop us now. But I won't do that right now. I'll save that for the future. With that being said, I want to thank all the moderators in the chat for doing a great job minding the chat today. I want to thank all the consumers of content for being here as well. And thank you to all the channels that stopped on in that are looking to grow their channels through the small YouTube community. Folks, I will more than likely be back either later this evening or for a late night show. If I don't come back for another show, just know you will more than likely get 2 shows from me tomorrow. More than likely from the studio, but possibly one might be a walking video. If I don't do a walking video tomorrow, more than likely the walking videos will be back on Wednesday. So with that being said, have yourselves a good one. I will see you all soon. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Whoa. Whoa. I remember growing up watching the the San Francisco Giants, play the Atlanta Braves at Fulton County Stadium back in those days, they would do the tomahawk chop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I was never a Braves fan. And I would never want to be anywhere near